Hello, I'm your guardian angel here in Korea, and I'm here to help you with everything you need to know about Korea. Okay, so you are in Korea and you want to go to other cities than Seoul. For example, you want to go to Busan, Jeonju, or Gyeongju, or Yeosu. Oh, you know those places? Anyway, what do you think is the best way to go to major cities in Korea? Plane? Oh, think again. Yes, the train. We have high-speed trains in Korea, and then you can take them to get to major cities across the country. For instance, if you take KTX, which is one of the high-speed trains, you can get to Busan from Seoul in about 2.5 hours. The distance between Seoul and Busan is about 400 kilometers, so it's pretty fast, right? We have two high-speed trains in Korea, namely KTX and SRT. But I'm going to talk about KTX only because most of you are going to take KTX anyway. SRT departs from Suseol, which is a station not in the center in like southern Seoul, and they have fewer lines, so you're likely to take KTX most of the time. So I'll talk about the things you need to know about KTX, the country's high-speed train. By the way, I have noticed some incorrect information on various websites, and I'm going to also clarify that. So if you watch my video, I think you will get to know everything you need to know about KTX. So are you ready? Let's begin.
Ready, go!
Number one, when should I make a reservation? What do you think? When do you think you need to make a reservation for KTX? 1 month before? 2 months before? Or, well, to begin with, you cannot make a reservation more than 1 month in advance. Let's say it's like June 1st. That means you can make a reservation up to July 1st. Yes, it's just 1 month. So even though you want to make a reservation 2 months ahead of your travel date, not possible. So maybe 2 or 3 weeks in advance would be fine. Remember, if you want to travel during the weekend, like Friday or Saturday, yes, you need to hurry up a little bit because, as a lot of Koreans love to travel during the weekend. And also, a lot of people in Seoul, they go to other parts of the country on Friday or Saturday and they come back on Sunday. That means the trains going to Seoul on Sunday, especially late afternoon or evening, they are sold out quickly. So if you plan to come back to Seoul on Sunday night or Sunday evening or Sunday afternoon, you need to make a reservation early. But you do not have to hurry if your departure date is Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. Especially if your destination is Busan and you are planning to go there on a weekday, you do not have to hurry. There are plenty of trains going to Busan. Like I think every 10 to 15 minutes or 20 minutes. So you will get to reserve a ticket easily if your destination is Busan. By the way, if you're not certain about your travel date, it's still okay. Maybe you can make reservations roughly and then cancel and then rebook again. The cancellation fee for KTX is almost non-existent. Up to 1 day before departure, the cancellation fee would be about 400 won, which is less than 30 cents. Yes, less than 30 US cents. And if you cancel, like even on the day of departure, the cancellation fee would be like only 5% or 10% of your ticket. Anyway, the cancellation fee is so low. So even though you make reservations roughly like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because you don't know when you're going to go exactly, then when your travel date is set, you can cancel, others and then choose the one you are going to take. So if your travel date is not certain and you're worried that all the tickets may be sold out quickly, then maybe you can make reservations roughly and then decide later and cancel the things that you are not going to take. Okay? Number two, does price change? Okay, what do you think I meant by does the price change? Well, in European countries, when I went there, I had to check out the price constantly Because if I check it now and then if I check it 2 hours later and then if I check it the next day, the prices are different. Oh no, it changes. Yes, it can happen in many countries, but here, the price, yes, it's the same no matter when you book a ticket. For instance, if it's $50 for a train going to Busan from Seoul at 2 p.m. on Wednesday, yes, the price does not change at all, no matter when you make a reservation. And the price on the weekday and weekend, the same. Well, I have seen incorrect information about this on various websites saying the earlier you make a reservation, the cheaper the price ticket will be. No. And one more thing, the weekend tickets are way more expensive than weekday tickets. No. Like, it's not true. The price does not fluctuate. It doesn't change at all. And weekday and weekend, they have same ticket prices. So no matter when you decide to go, it doesn't matter. Just, book your ticket whenever you want to do. You do not have to rush. Or when you have to make a last minute reservation, do not worry, thinking that your ticket will be more expensive than usual. That's not going to happen in Korea. And by the way, I have good tips for you. The trains going anywhere in the country, morning trains around 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. As 5 a.m. is the earliest time. We do not have overnight trains. Trains do not run like at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. The first train of the day is around 5 something a.m. So for those of you going to some places in the morning, in the early morning, like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m., you can get from 5 to 15% discount usually. So if you're a morning person and if you are okay with leaving early, maybe you can take advantage of the discount. Not for me. I'm not a morning person, but some of you might be interested. Number 3, where should I make a reservation? Okay, have you ever heard of Korail? Korail is the one that operates KTX. And then if you go to the official site of Korail, or if you download this application, you can make a reservation, but be prepared. You might be so upset using the application. Well, Korea is supposed to be very technologically advanced, but somehow its application, the KTX application, is not running properly at times. I mean, it doesn't happen all the time, but some people experience technical difficulties depending on the personal phone setting, and you may have some problems with payment or when you try to create an account with Korail Talk, the application of Korail. I mean, if you use the website, it's okay. But if you download the application and use it, sometimes problems arise and you may get pissed off and upset. You might think, I thought Korea is such an advanced country when it comes to technology, but not true. Well, other parts, okay, but this one, not working properly. As I said, it doesn't happen to everyone. And if that's not working properly, maybe you can go to trip.com website. Trip.com is the only official site that has a contract with Korail, and it is the only site that has sales endorsement from Korail. So you can go to trip.com and the price is the same as Korail website, and they don't charge credit card fee. Anyway, the price is the same and their app or website working fine. So I'm going to give you the website addresses in the YouTube description, trip.com and also Korail website. So try those, but trip.com could be easy for foreign tourists. And you do not have to print out your ticket. I have seen again incorrect information about this on various websites saying that you must print out your ticket to show it to inspector. But no, you do not have to print it out. And when you make a reservation using trip.com or Korail, the digital ticket will be generated for you and then you can just keep it. You do not have to print out your ticket, okay? Number 4, what's the difference between economy and first class? Well, first class is about 20,000 won more expensive than the economy class. And I used it once. I used the first class once. And what I thought was, well, it may not worth the money. Mhm. Well, first class is wider and you have more leg room, but that's pretty much it. That's it. I mean, they give you free water and small water, and they give you some snacks, complimentary snacks. But other than that, I mean, it has a wider seat and more legroom, but the difference is not big. Even if you take an economy class, well, I don't think you would notice a big difference. So the deciding factor would be whether you need more space or not. In my personal opinion, I would not use first class again because it's more expensive and then you wouldn't get a lot. I mean, the seat, as I said, is wider. The legroom is wider a bit, but that's it. So, as I said, if you think you need more space, you may consider first class, but I would save like 20,000 won and I would actually use it for something else like food.
Good.
Well, I thought that would be better for me, but people are different. So I'm just giving you the information that first class provides you with a wider seat and free water and complimentary snack. So think about it, and if you need more space, maybe you can get first class. Number 5, last but not least is, which station should I go to in Seoul? Yes, there are 3 KTX stations in Seoul, namely Seoul Station, Yongsan Station, and Cheongnam Station. Out of the 3, which one do you think is the biggest one? Hey, we are in Seoul. Yes, the Seoul Station is the biggest one, and most lines, I mean, actually all lines depart from Seoul. Some of the trains departing from Seoul will be stopping at Yongsan Station, and then they will go to other parts of the country. Anyway, to make a long story short, just go to Seoul Station. It's easier. All trains depart from Seoul, and Seoul Station is the biggest one. They have many shops and restaurants, so before you take the train, maybe you can eat there or you can buy some food from there. Okay, so go to Seoul Station. That would be the easiest one. But just in case you are staying in Yongsan and the train you're going to take is stopping at Yongsan, maybe you can go to Yongsan. Usually trains going to Jeolla province in southwestern part of the country, they stop at Yongsan Station before heading to Jeolla province. So if your destination is Jeonju or Yeosu or Mokpo in southwestern part of the country, maybe you can go to Yongsan if your accommodation is closer to Yongsan. Yongsan is also a big station, so you will have no problem using that station. Otherwise, just make it simple. Go to Seoul Station and you will be fine. Okay? So I have talked about 5 things you need to know when you use KTX. I'm going to talk about more. Yes, I'm thinking about doing 2 videos on this topic. So if you're interested in this topic, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell button so that you know when my next video is up. Until then, be good and be healthy. Bye bye.